Hello, BookTube. Hello, friends. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth. And in this video, I'm going to kind of do just a catch-all. I've got a few books on my TBR that I have added since my last TBR video, my initial TBR video. Also, I picked up a few things at the library that I didn't have at that point to show you. And I want to give a shout out to the read-alongs that are happening, that are being hosted by several of the hosts for March Mystery Madness, as well as tell you about a couple of the games and activities that are happening for March Mystery Madness, and also just give a shout out to a couple of other readathons happening this month. So let's get started. I want to start with the read-alongs. Now, I've already mentioned my own read-along, which is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. The discussion threads for this are on the Mystery Madness Goodreads group, and I hope that you will join in. Several people have already said that they're planning to read it with me. I have divided it into 4 sections, so the goal is to read approximately 75 pages a week and come back and discuss that section before you move on to the next. Then also on the Mystery Madness Goodreads group, we've got the Book One Cozies Club, which is hosted by Di from Deesa's 19 Hearts, and her pick this month is A Deadly Inside Scoop. It's by Abby Collette. It's the first book in the Ice Cream Parlor mysteries, and I am really looking forward to that. I think the audio is on Hoopla, and I am excited about that one. Then, excuse the glare here, but Sarah from the Bookish Knitter is hosting the Batchelor Girls Guide to Murder by Rachel McMillan. I believe this is a reread for her, and she is hosting this as her read-along. Also, she's a part of a book club group called the Book Sisters, and they have picked a middle grade mystery to read for the month of March. It is one of the Babysitters Club mysteries. It's called Babysitters Club Haunted House, or something like that. I will do my best to find an Amazon link or a Kindle link, because I think the book is out of print, but it is available on Kindle for your e-reader. And if you want to join in, it's by Anne M. Martin, of course. I have not ever read any Babysitters Club books, and this sounds like a lot of fun, so I may try to join in on that one. And speaking of middle grade March, Laura from Mom to Triplets 04 is leading a read-along of a middle grade mystery as well. This is Theodore Boone, Kid Lawyer by John Grisham. I have read this. I've read at least 3 or 4 in the series. It's a great series, and I don't know if I'll reread this or not, at least at this point, but I would definitely recommend it to you. And also, speaking of middle grade, this is one on my TBR that I failed to mention. I think I did show this in the middle grade mystery video that I did with my friend Elizabeth Tyree. This is book 3 in the Mowendale mysteries, called The Odds of Getting Even by Sheila Turnage, and I think this could count for the number prompt for March Mystery Madness, because odds and even, you know, that certainly means numbers to me. Then there are some others that I don't have physical copies of that are being done as read-alongs. In fact, I am involved right now in one being hosted by the Bookish Bryants. It is Death by Dumpling. It is the first in the Noodle Shop mysteries, and that is it's really fun so far. I am up to, I think I'm on chapter, I guess, 14. So not quite halfway done. And if you want to get in on that, it's a Voxer group. So just go on the Bookish Bryants YouTube channel and let them know you want to join in, and they will add you. But don't wait too long, because we're just reading it during the first week of March. So you'll want to hop in there quick and get caught up. And then another one that is being read this month by one of our hosts is Courtney The Courtagonist. And I am trying to pull up that now. Oh, rats. I'm outside, and my my old phone doesn't have data, so it went away. Anyway, it is the second book in the Cider Shop mysteries by Julie Anne Lindsey, and it is called Pulp Friction. So anyway, I don't know what that's about, but that is what she is doing for her Cozy Mystery Book Club this month. And at the end of the month, she does a live show with her co-host Lisa Latte. And so if you want to get in on that, be sure you do that. I believe their group mainly meets on Facebook, and then they switch off doing their live shows One channel it'll be on Courtney's, or 1 month it'll be on Courtney's channel, and then the next month it'll be on Lisa's. So be sure you check that out. Also, Raul from Latin Lector is one of the co-hosts for March Mystery Madness, and he, excuse my dogs in the background, they are being loud. Well, they could be louder, so they're actually not too bad. But Raul from Latin Lector has extended an open invitation for anyone who would like to do a buddy read with him. He is reading several books for March Mystery Madness, and he said, hey, you know, if anybody wants to buddy read any of these books with me, then let me know. I think Di is going to buddy read a Christopher Pike book, so you could still get on that. I think he's reading a book by R.L. Stine, one by Stephen King, and several others. So be sure to check out his TBR video so that you can see what he's reading. And then one more I don't want to fail to mention is Matt, the paperback junkie. He is reading an Agatha Christie book called Death in the Clouds, and I have not read that one. I've only read a few Agatha Christie, so I'm going to try to get that on audio. That sounds like a really great book. He said that it's something, it kind of like Snakes on the Plane, which is a movie from a long time ago. Well, and if you consider I think it was the 80s or the 90s, I think. Yeah, if you consider that a long time ago. And something else. I can't even remember now what it was. But anyway, it sounded like fun. So it's basically a mystery that takes place on an airplane, I believe. And I think that is all of the read-alongs, at least all the ones that I know about. But several of our hosts are doing some really fun things. From Too Fond of Books, we've got Janelle, and she is doing a really super fun game on each of her videos for the month. And she's doing a video every day. And it is, let's see if I can get this title right, The Magnificent, Marvelous March Mystery Madness M&M Manuscript Matchup. And I did that without even looking. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. She has this whole chart, and she draws out M&Ms at the end of each video, and based on the color of M&Ms, that determines what the prompt is going to be. So for her March 1st video, it turned out to be a green cover with an animal on the cover, or an animal related mystery. And so this is what I typed in her comments that I was submitting for that prompt, What the Cat Dragged In by Gilbert Morris, and each day it's something different. And then for her March 2nd video, she started out the video telling what she picked for the prompt from the day before, and then at the end of that video she draws out some new colors and goes from there. So be sure you check out her channel if you haven't already, and just have fun coming up with your own book for each prompt. It doesn't have to be something that's on your shelf, because you don't have to show it. You just got to type in the title. And then the other game that is super awesome that is happening on Instagram is the Connect the Clues game. And I am going to actually use this one for the first clue. And, oh, my cat. Speaking of cats, here's Boots. Hi, Boots. So I laid this out here to help remind me to be sure and talk about the Connect the Clues game. I have not posted anything yet. At the time I'm filming this, I am way behind. But I did spend a good bit of time today going through some books and figuring out what I need to post for my first 4 days worth of clues, because I was on hold on the phone for at least a couple of hours today, which is why part of the reason why I didn't get any other videos filmed. And I tried to use that time wisely. And while I was sitting on hold, I was going through Instagram and seeing what everybody else had posted and seeing what all the clues are. And it is just a super fun game. So be sure you go on to Instagram and use the hashtag Connect the Clues. The first person who did who submitted a clue for the first day was Di. Her channel and her Instagram page is Desus19Hearts, I believe, the same as her YouTube channel. And so she posted the first one, and you have to find something from your own shelves that has the same something or other. You just pick something, some element off the cover, and then find something that relates to it from your own shelves. And each day a different host is doing a different book, and you can pick whatever clue you can find off of their book cover. And there are about 5 hosts that are doing this, so they're going to rotate through and each take turns. Every few days it'll be someone different. So it's kind of like connect the hosts as well, because you've got to see what one host is posting the previous day and then post that clue the next day. So it's really fun. I hope you will join in. So that is all I have for this video. Here's my cat Boots to snub you. Apparently he has turned his back on us. Boots, can you say hi? There we go. There we go. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to be back tomorrow with a Friday Reads video, and very soon with my February wrap-up. I'm about to lose my light, but I just remembered I didn't cover everything I was going to cover in this video. My kitty is still sitting here. I wanted to show you this book because I did mention this on my TBR video, but I didn't have the physical copy yet. Death with a Dark Red Rose by Julia Buckley. It's book 5 in the Writer's Apprentice series, and I'm using this for the prompt color. And then for the prompt, for the bonus prompt, which is to read a book with a title that you were drawn to just because of the title. This is what I'm reading. Look at this title. A Time to Live and a Time to Die by Edith Maxwell. This is the first book in the Local Foods mystery series, and I could not remember at the time that I filmed my initial TBR video, I could not remember what book I had picked. In fact, I even typed a different one down in my description, The Quick and the Thread by Amanda Lee, which is also a book that I was drawn to because of the title. But I had completely forgotten that I had ordered this from the library. So when it came in, I was like, oh yeah, that's the one. This, really all the titles in this series look fantastic, and they're just great titles. So this is definitely what I want to read for the bonus prompt. And all my books are still swinging because I am outside. And this is a swing. I don't know if you can see the whole thing, but anyway, this is a swing in my backyard. Anyway, the other thing I neglected to mention are the tags. We've got 2 different tags that you could do for March Mystery Madness. There's a brand new one. It was originated from Sarah, the Bookish Knitter, and Scott and Becky, the Bookish Bryants. It is based on the game Clue, and so above all, if you want to do a tag this month, do the Clue game tag. Now, if you get that done and you've still got time left in the month and you want to do another tag, look up the March Mystery Madness tag. That's one that I did 2 or 3 different times in previous years. And we also just kind of did a new version of it on my live show to kick off March Mystery Madness this year. So you can get the questions from there. Although I don't think I posted them in the description. You probably need to look at one of the old March Mystery Madness tag videos to get them actually in print. But do the tag if you want. It's just fun and it's timeless. You can do it even though it's been around a long time. So there is also a train going by. We live not super close to the train tracks. They're probably 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 blocks from here, and definitely close enough that you can hear them, or hear the train, not the tracks. Duh. Anyway, one other thing I wanted to mention is the Discord group again. It is so fun, and today people were leading sprints in the sprint room. I wanted to just call attention to a new booktuber. She just started her channel and has 2 videos up so far. Her channel name is Cozy Reader Mystery, and she's been leading some sprints today on the Discord group. So thank you so much, Cozy, for doing that. I want everyone else to be sure and check out her channel. Janelle just did a shout out video today and mentioned her. So there will be a link in Janelle's video for that. And I think she's going to be shouting out several booktubers that may be small and are new and you haven't been able to find them. And we want to help you find some new channels. And so that is all for this video. Even if I think of something else, I'll just have to tell you tomorrow in my Friday reads because I'm losing my light. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.